Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. This is Esther. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video today. So today I'm not bringing you a couponing haul. For those of you who watch the channel or who are familiar, I normally do a couponing haul, but I figure this video is not just going to be for those who coupon, but somebody else who might come across the video just because of the title or they're looking for some information. So I wanted to bring this video and share it because I feel like a lot of the people that are out there have dealt with this, and kind of like I need to continue venting about it as well. And I just wish that I could do something more. But so I've been frauded and currently going through the process of identity theft because back I don't remember when, but I opened up an LLC just because I wanted to keep stuff in place. My husband and we had some business ideas just to get things going and stuff like that. But, it's not generating a lot of income right now, but I do have a bank account for it and all of this stuff, and it is generating some income, right? However, it's not like my main source of income. I'm working, doing YouTube and doing stuff that I do. But however, that has been frauded under my name, my husband's name, and everybody else who I've had in there. So I received this bill from the mail from Verizon, and it's under the business name, but it's from Verizon Business. And they just sent me this phone bill. I really paid no mind to it, but then I was like, let me look into it. So I called Verizon, got me over to their business department, spoke with them, let them know, hey, I did not open up any phone lines or anything like that, that this is not me. So the lady asked me for the EIN number. Unfortunately, I did not have that handy. And I looked in the email where I save all of this stuff. I couldn't find it. So I went over to Sunbiz to try to look it up. I live in Florida. I don't know if it's the same for other states, so it might be different if you live on another state, but Sunbiz is where you'll find all of that stuff. So I went and found it and I gave it to her. She looked it up and she says, yeah, do you have a personal account? I said, no. I gave her the carrier that I use. It's not, it's T-Mobile. It's not Verizon. So she looked it up. She said, yeah, this was open last month and all this stuff. So she didn't give me a lot of information because I'm not the owner of the account, but the account is under my name. And then the person who opened this account proceeded to add his name. So I gave her the name, the phone numbers. There's 2 new phones. I think they were iPhone 16s, 15 or 16. And she looked into it and she said, yep, this is the bill, da, da, da. And I said, I did not do this. My business is barely generating money. So there's no need for us to open up a phone line or anything like that. So she went to look into a little bit into it. Well, as I am in Sunbiz, I was like, so I asked her, I said, aren't you guys supposed to be checking information before you open up a business account for anything? Like, aren't you supposed to be pulling up Sunbiz? And I only know this because my church has a nonprofit. And for us to make any changes, they had to pull up Sunbiz to make sure that I was an authorized person on Sunbiz and the other person was too. So just to verify all of the parties. When I scroll down, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sunbiz or anything like that, but when I scroll down, then I saw like there was an amendment that was made to the account. And I was like, wait a minute. So I looked at it. When I looked at it, I realized that this person went on, made an amendment on my Sunbiz account, on Sunbiz, and basically amended it and added his name as an owner to the business. I was like, that is so crazy. Like, who has time to do that? I'm like, oh my goodness. So then I Googled the name, the person's name. When I Googled it, it came up with some other things. And then there was another business that popped up. So then I was like, and I opened that business on Sunbiz, and then I realized, oh, wow, he made another amendment. So he made the amendment on my business on the 15th of September. The next business, he did it on the 16th of September. And then so I just went on Sunbiz, because you can find a business under the person's name. Then I proceeded to type his name, and then he did another amendment on another business account on the 17th. So 15th, 16th, 17th, he did amendments for all these three businesses. The only thing that wasn't common was the last name. So he did it under a last name under mine. The other person, we had the same last name, and then the following person, they had the same last name. So he just went on and added it, used the main address, and did all of that. So I was like, man, like people just have so many, people who are talented, they have so much time in their hands and not putting that to good use. And I feel like that's what made me so angry, is the fact that as I'm sitting here making my mind work for business ideas, for to come up with new streams of income and all of this stuff. And then you get this other person who's really talented, can do an amendment on somebody else's business and possibly their own. And I'm like, why not put this good use, this knowledge to good use, right? Why don't you open up a business helping people to amend their businesses, file their annual reports, help people start to get started with their businesses. It just made me so furious. And at the end of the day, it's been a long week, like for me already. My mom's been sick, found out one of my cousins passed away. And it's just been like things after things after things. So it's just been such a long week already. And just to come home to find that out, and I paid no mind to it. I was like, Verizon, maybe they're just offering me something. So I opened it up. And sure enough, it was just a bill. It's sitting right here. I don't want to put the information it's already out there. But as you can see, it's like $386, right? It's $386.40. And then there's a past due bill and all of that. So point is, guys, I'm just making this just to say, be careful. Because I know all of our information is out there. At the end of the day, there's nothing safe. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you have a name, you have a birth certificate, you have a social, it is exposed, okay? So I just want to tell you guys to be careful. And I want to share some things that you can do if you feel like, like your name, your social may have been compromised. I'm still in this process myself, but I just want to share these ideas with you guys. The agent said that I needed to call and file a police report. So that's one thing that you sure enough can do. And I just kind of Googled some more things to see what I need to be doing and things that I was already doing personally for myself, but I had not been doing for the business, only because, it's not like, again, it's not very profitable right now. I'm not making a lot of money off of it, but there are still things that you can still do, or that I still need to do. So I'm just gonna read you guys some of the things that I found that you can use for yourself. So contact your financial institution. So as little as my business is, I have created a bank account for it. And with the hopes that one day, because we have some other things in mind, that we would start building up business credit, and that we would have history of finances and things like that. And for one of the things I'm using it for right now is for a rental property, and all of that income goes in there. And that's why I make all the expenses. And then that's where I make income comes in. So revenue comes in, expenses go out as well. So I'm basically just using it right now for that as well. Another suggestion was to place a fraud alert. So you can do this by contacting the business bureaus. It's actually suggested that you do contact all of the business bureau just to let them know that, your information have been compromised, and, it's been exposed and it's out there. So just make sure that you're contacting these business bureaus to let them know, just so that if anybody was to open any other credit cards, trying to get some kind of loan, or what else? anything like that under that business, there's an alert to show that, oh no, don't do that and don't proceed, just so that they know that this has been reported. Another thing is just review your credit report. So I'm not sure about that part yet because it's for the business. I do have Credit Karma for myself. And oh my gosh, like 10 years ago, I was actually, wow, that is crazy. 10 years ago, I filed my taxes and it was identity theft. Somebody had already filed for my taxes. This was on my personal Social Security card. So when I filed for my taxes, this person had already filed and then took all my money. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I feel like this is karma. Anyways, so file a police report, right? So call the non-emergency police 911, but not 911, but like the non-emergency line. And then you can file a police report just so that you can have that. So the lady actually told me to file the police report. And then after that, call them, submit a claim so that I won't have to pay for all of these. But it has to be particularly for Verizon where this was made. And also document everything, right? So right now I'm keeping track of these Verizon bills. If anything else come back, I'm going to keep track of that. I'm going to call the bank tomorrow where I have the business just to see if anything else has been taken. I'm going to see how I can start a Credit Karma for this business account. If you guys need any help with this, put it in the comments below. Maybe I can just walk you guys through how I'm creating that Credit Karma account. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. I think there's another website out there that's free as well. You can monitor your credit, but it's not coming to my mind right now. Also, change your passwords. Change your passwords. I'm the kind of person sometimes, well, before I knew better, I would use like very simple passwords or kind of like use the passwords, one password for everything, right? So it was very simple and I would use that for everything. Well, I've learned to complicate passwords, use the dollar signs, use the & sign, use the @ sign, the @ symbol, use your asterisk, use your tilde, use your dash. So make those passwords complicated. Add numbers, add exclamation points. So whatever you need to do, make those passwords more complicated for somebody to hack into. And one of the things that I'm already doing is keeping track of my financial statements. So whenever my financial statement comes, whether it's for my credit card or for my bank, I'm always looking at those. I'm on a journey right now trying to pay off some credit card debt. So I've been doing a lot of homework on credit card debt, on interest rates, and things like that. I've been on this journey for a better part of a year or so, but I've made some progress and of course, some lag as well, but definitely I'm doing that too. So I encourage you guys to stay on top of things. Even when it comes to social media, I try to keep my pages private. Prior to this, I never did, but now I am. Just ironically, if you guys look at the last video I posted, there was a comment. There was someone who reached out to me and said, hey, give me a WhatsApp. I want to talk to you via WhatsApp. Well, I told him that I didn't use WhatsApp like that because I don't use WhatsApp like that. I have family overseas who are like, I'm from Haiti. So from Haiti, St. Martin, France, like all over the place. I have family members and I tend to use my WhatsApp just for them. But so I told him, I'm like, I don't use WhatsApp. Well, a couple of minutes later, he sent me a message on WhatsApp. Automatically, I just blocked him. And I'm like, this is crazy, right? So after I blocked him on WhatsApp, he went and sent me a message on Messenger. So he's probably watching right now because he was offering me some services and things like that. But these are the ways that people do hack into your account. They'll ask for your WhatsApp and then they'll get in your phone and then they'll get into all of the things that you have. So I block people like this. Even on YouTube, I'm quick to block people. So either way, but yeah, guys, it's crazy out here. I'm angry because, there are people who's trying to do everything that they can to make it, right? They get up, they go to work, they pay their bills, they're responsible. And then for somebody else to just try to take advantage of them, who's just living and breathing the good old air that we're trying to put here. Anyways, so check your numbers. And one of the other thing is mute unknown callers. I recently figured this out, that you can mute unknown callers, because when these people are calling you, they're trying to gather information from your phone, and of course, when you speak on your phone is constantly recording. That thing is like constantly recording. All right. So leave me a comment below. Let me know if you guys have dealt with this and how did you deal with it. If you have any suggestions, any comments for me, I'm open, because this is new for me. Even though I've been through it before, that was 10 years ago. I knew nothing. I didn't really have like credit cards or anything like that. But now it's different. I have kids. I have a lot. So I have a lot at risk. It's not just me losing, maybe $1,000 of a credit card, but this is me possibly losing everything. So let me know if you guys have any comments or suggestions below. Just be careful when people reach out with information that you actually sharing with them, because, they're collecting information. All right, guys, I'm going to stop here. Let me know if you guys ever dealt with this and how did you deal with it. If you need if you have any questions about what I've stated and kind of see how I'm doing through this journey, because it's pretty new for me, I'll be more than happy to to do a follow-up video and possibly walk you through how to sign up for Credit Karma, because it's something new. Okay, guys, subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have you guys here, and and again, it's been a while. I've been looking to shift into making different videos. Maybe this is kind of like the segue for me. Because I love couponing. I love doing it. But sometimes, again, it gets overwhelming. And, people watch who they watch. And if you don't have like a lot of following, then it's really not worth it a whole lot to run to the store and do these deals and stuff like that. So I'm going to stop talking. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.